Hello, people of YouTube! My name is Alexia, and I had recently just started putting videos up of me singing, and I'm only gonna sing if y'all ask me to from now on. So, I think I'm just gonna review movies, maybe music too, if that's okay with y'all. But, my first movie, since it is the 20th of March, right now, and I'm so excited because I just finished watching it. I will watch about... I have to say... Look at that. Edward on that side. Jacob on that side. Okay. As y'all know, the Twilight Saga had started with, of course, Twilight. But, you know... I just lost my train of thought. Twilight, the movie now, could have been way better, in my opinion. I thought they picked the greatest actors. I mean, like, the director, Catherine Hardwicke, loved the direction she took it in. Love it. I was skeptical about the people they picked because I didn't know most of those people. Except Kristen Stewart, of course. But, you know, I didn't know who really Robert Pattinson was until I saw Harry Potter 4, which is the one he's in. I saw that movie, and then I went online to see who was going to be in it. And I was like, holy crap. That's the guy from Harry Potter. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, I know this kid. So I knew two of them at least. And then later they said that Taylor Lautner would be in it. I had heard of him before, and he was on, of course, Sharkboy and Lava Girl. Whoever didn't know that is kind of brain dead. But, you know, that's a whole different movie to do later. But in Twilight, of course, everyone knows that a girl named Bella Swan, which is played by Kristen Stewart, falls in love with a vampire, which is Edward Cullen, played by Robert Pattinson. I was skeptical about the Robert thing, of course, as most people on the internet were. I read a lot of posts about how he's not right to be Edward, and he just isn't Edward, you know? But after I've seen the movie, he was phenomenal, in my opinion. Not trying to get up all in y'all business on nothing, but I thought he was a great Edward. I really did. I think he did a really good job. Bella too, for that matter. I mean, the only problem I had with her that was she was blinking a lot. I don't know if any of y'all noticed that. It was like that the whole movie, okay? But I thought it was a pretty good thing, except for the orgasm part. When she did the orgasm, practically an orgasm, I should say, at the end of the movie, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But other than that, the movie was okay. But the book, way better, and I'm pretty sure all of y'all people would agree. Yeah, I went there. And New Moon just is the next chapter of the series, the second book. It continues with Edward and Bella's relationship, of course. But after an incident at the Cullen house, with Bella dripping blood, and Jasper going all ape-man on her. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Emmett. Going on monkey shit. Yeah, that's right. Going crazy on her, really. Edward thinks that he wants to protect her, so he's gonna leave. You have no idea how much that ticked me off. Okay? I'm gonna say it right now. I am fully Team Edward. No Switzerland. Definitely no Jacob. I have nothing against Jacob, but I just find Bella is better off with Edward. But after I read New Moon, I was so mad at Edward. I was like, why? Why would you do... I was pissed. And then I saw... Well, I'm sorry, I can't see, but you know, I read on, and she was in the depression and whatnot. That really made me depressed for a good day, because I was on that part for practically the entire day, and then the next day I finished it, but you know. And then Jacob, of course, comes in. You know, I thought Jacob was going to stay the best friend. I find it kind of cliche that they put werewolves in the series. Because, I mean, every time there's a vampire, of course there's going to be a werewolf. You know, like, most of the movies are like that. Like, Underworld, for instance. It's vampires versus Lycans, which are werewolves. So I found that kind of cliche, but it worked out phenomenally. If that's even a word, I don't know. But, like, they did a pretty good projection of this movie, better than the Twilight movie in my opinion. The director, what's his name? White? Wow, I'm such a terrible, terrible Twilight fan just now. I just couldn't even remember the director's name. But the movie was good. Loved it. I went to see it opening night. It was really good. My favorite book in the series is Eclipse. So I'm really excited to see that one. I really hope I'm not disappointed. But that's going to be for another movie whenever Eclipse comes out. Which actually is in June. So that, let's see, if it's March now, that's about 3 months, I think. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Everyone knows that Bella starts loving Jacob, and Edward tries to kill himself, and then she runs off to Italy to save him, which I find that kind of funny. And pretty much, I wouldn't say happily ever after because of like Jacob still liking her, but it's so-so. Honestly, I did not like the book. I had nothing, like, I don't like Jacob that much. I mean, he should stay best friend. Period. End of story. But it was just so boring. Like, up to the point where you read about Edward, okay, it was dramatic, you know. When they started talking about Jacob, it was like nothing interesting happened. Pretty much the only thing that happened, really, was when, I think it was Jacob and Paul, when they fought. That was pretty much the only thing exciting at all in that whole part of the book that Jacob comes in, okay? And then, of course, Bella cliff dives. And, you know, Edward goes to Italy to kill himself. But every time, whenever I reread New Moon, I skip. But when I read up to the point where Bella is following Edward into the forest, because I cannot read where they break up, I cry all the frickin' time. Up to that point, I skip all the way to where she jumps off the cliff. Because that other part ain't nothing, really. It's kind of boring. But that's pretty much it on New Moon. I'm not trying to diss any of y'all Jacob lovers. I mean, that's y'all opinion. And Team Switzerland, okay. I don't blame y'all as that for a while. But I'm just Team Edward, you know. I'm not wearing my Team Edward shirt, but I'm pretty sure... Ooh, wrong way. See my Twilight stuff on my back? Let me go to the other side. I got a little bit on there, too. And I'll show you the rest of my room later. But just wanted to really get that off my chest because New Moon was pretty cool, gotta say. Like, I love the movie. I'm rambling again. Yeah, but I really forgot. I forgot to say this. At the end of the movie, I mean, I love Edward to death. But it was awesome to see get his butt kicked. Really, like, he looked so hot doing it. Like, I don't know what is with that. Yeah, I'm a weird person like that. But that's pretty much it on my thing about New Moon. And oh my god, I talked for like about 8 minutes now. I'm sorry for wasting about 8 minutes of your time if you really didn't want to listen to me. But, you know, whatever. I'll be back to review another movie. Probably Twilight, since I did New Moon first. Went out of order. Pooh. But who knows, if you want a certain movie that you want me to just ramble on about, comment. And I'll pick one. But don't comment too harshly, because, I mean, I'm kind of new at this. Yeah. Anyway, I hope all y'all go out, buy New Moon, or at least rent it or something, and watch it if y'all haven't yet. If y'all haven't watched Twilight, or y'all haven't even heard of it, y'all living under a rock. Like a really big, like a Stonehenge kind of rock. Okay? Go out, pick them both up, watch them. If you're the type of person who likes reading books before they see the movie, read the books first, because the books are way better. Way better. And, of course, everyone knows that Eclipse comes out this summer in June, and then they are making 2 movies of Breaking Dawn. So we will be waiting in anticipation, so... Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now. Okay, bye, YouTubers!